Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make an awesome YouTube intro with just your iPhone. Hey, welcome to the channel, you guys. My name is Daniel Ford and I am your YouTube marketing expert. So a clear indication of an awesome YouTube channel that will hook your viewers immediately is having a nice intro. And you may be thinking, I don't have the money to spend on a nice animation. So today I'm gonna show you guys how you can find some awesome intros out there that look nice and professional. And I'll show you guys all of that right now. So the app that we're gonna be using is called Intro Maker. And if you just go to your local app store and you type in Intro Maker, you're gonna get a whole host of apps besides this one to make an awesome intro for your YouTube channel. Let me know down in the comments below any other apps that you can think of to make a good intro just on your iPhone. So with your iPhone open, go to Intro Maker. So once Intro Maker is launched, you'll notice that there's a ton of different intros on here that you can use. If you have a sports channel, a fashion channel, if you have a travel channel and you need a good travel intro, this is good as well. Now the cool thing about using these intros is there's a lot of paid options on here, but there's also some free ones. So we're gonna go with the free one first, and then you can choose to pay for anything after that. So if you go to the top left corner, I'm gonna choose this flame one, and it gives you an option to choose 480p or 1080p. The biggest difference between the two is 1080p is just higher quality, 480p is lower quality. So I'm gonna choose the 1080p one. Okay, so now that I'm in the app, I'm gonna show you guys the animation. So I'll just hit the full screen button. It has this cool flame animation. So I'll just hit the full screen to get out of there again, and I'll go back to the beginning of the app. So at the top, we have your viewfinder, and in the middle, you have what's known as your timeline. So at the bottom of the app, there's a layout for this whole animation so that you can edit every part of it. Right now, I'm gonna get rid of all of this stuff right here, and the way you do that, if you wanna customize it, is you just click on it. So I'm gonna click on the text, and then I'm gonna go to the top left corner of this text, and I'm gonna hit delete. I'm gonna do the same thing for the sparks. I'm gonna go to the top left corner and hit delete. It's kind of hidden on your app. Same thing for sparks as well. So the only thing you can't delete is the actual animation. So let's start by making our own text for this. So go to the bottom left corner and we'll hit text, and I'll type in Planet Awesome, and then I'll hit next. And so once you've decided what text you have, you'll notice that you have a bunch of layout. You have basically a layout that you can choose from. So you can choose from some already customized text right here. So I'm gonna look at these. There's a bunch of cool little text that I can use for this. And then the locked ones are basically ones that you have to pay for. But I think I'm gonna choose this one. I think that'll look pretty good for my channel. You can also choose the design. If you wanna change the font, you can change the size of the font, you can change the color of it, you can change the width, or you can change the transparency of it. So right here, you can choose how thick the text is itself. So there's a ton of customization options. Just go through this and check it out later. So the last one is the animation in the bottom right corner. And this is cool because you can animate different parts of the text to make it do things. You can say how long it is right here at the duration, fast, slow, normal. You can choose different animations, have it do certain things. So there's a bunch of different options. Make sure you check all three of them, and there's paid and free options in here. So I think I'm gonna choose the middle one, and I'm gonna choose hello. And then when you're all done customizing your text and choosing the animation, just hit done. So now I'll hit play, and there's my text, it popped up. Now, what do you notice? It's probably a little short. So if you go over to the timeline, you can see how you have Planet Awesome right there. So you just grab the corner of it with your thumb, where that arrow is, and you can drag it. So I'll just drag mine all the way to the end because I want mine to play throughout it. And then you can hit play. So that's how you edit and trim things on your timeline. So the next step that you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to stickers. Basically, stickers are a bunch of different animations that you can use. You can use the popular ones, you can use the text. I think I'm gonna choose this thumbs up right here. And that'll give me a nice thumbs up. So if I select this animation right here, I can actually make this, I can drag it around. If I go to the bottom right corner, I can make it smaller. And then I hit done. And then I will choose a different spot on the timeline for this social thumbs up to come up. And then I'll drag it all the way to the end. And you just do that by hitting the arrow. And I got a nice thumbs up coming in. So now that we have some cool text effects and we have some animations in there, click on sound at the bottom, use this FVS Whoosh sound pack. So once I've tested it out, I can hit done. So keep in mind, this is where you actually decide the duration of the sound effect. You can have it fade in, fade out, and you can play with the volume a little bit. So I'm gonna keep it at max volume, I'm gonna hit done. And so now I'm gonna go over to music, and I'm gonna select music, and they have a whole host of music that you can put in here to get your audience pumped up for your next video. There's vlogging music, pop, travel, cheerful, ton of different things in here that you can use. I'm gonna go over to dynamic, and I'm going to choose Firefly. And I can test out the song. See, it's getting my audience pumped already. So then I'll hit done. This is where you also test out the duration. If you want to change the duration of it, just click that little second thing, and you can click the sides here to test out the length of it. Hit done, and you can have it fade in, fade out, and check the volume. And the last thing that you can do is you can click on picture, And there's a ton of different things that you can use in here for pictures. These are basically just not animations, they're just pictures that you can put in. You can even grab stuff from your camera roll, which is even better. So if you have a logo, just click that plus button and it'll say album and camera. So you can take a picture, or you could even grab stuff from your camera roll by going to album. But I'm not gonna choose any of those, and you guys can play around with that. You can add animations to those pictures if you want to, just like I showed you guys earlier. So let's look at our final video. So you can play around with a ton of different customization options with this. So the last step that you have to do is exporting the video so you can have it. So go over to the check mark in the top right corner. It'll process the video. Once you've gotten through the ad, you'll have some options to save it to your camera roll, or you can share the video directly to your computer if you want to, or you can re-edit your video. And you can see your video on the top, you can play it back, and then you exit out of there. So as you notice, you'll have in the bottom right corner basically the watermark for the intro maker. So that's the only downside of using this app, is that it is free to an extent. They keep their logo on there. So if you don't care about having that, go ahead and use it. Just go to no watermarks and ads, and you can eliminate the ads just for a couple bucks a month. And you only have to pay for that once, and then as soon as you pay for it, you can get rid of it after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to use Intro Maker to make an awesome YouTube channel intro. There's a lot of other free apps out there, and I'm curious, what other free apps do you guys know of? Let me know down in the comments below if you guys like this process, if this made sense. My name is Daniel, and be sure to subscribe to the video, hit that notification bell if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this.